Hi, it's Ariel Schwartz here. It's been a little while since I've done a reading, so I thought I would come on and do a reading from the Post Traumatic Growth Guidebook. Sometimes I choose these readings because they're relevant to a theme that I'm tracking or to something that I'm just reflecting on in my own life. And that's true for this week's reading. This is going to be on the section of the book that is about our values and our strengths. And it's called Passion and Purpose. And I think that one of the things that has struck me over the years is this understanding that when we are not living in alignment with our aspirations, with our values, with our goals, when our behaviors are not a match for that, it's really a recipe for depression. It's a recipe for feeling dissatisfied with our lives. And that is something that we can really create change around by identifying what are your values and what are the action steps that you can take that can really help you be in greater alignment with those values. I know for myself that some of the things that I value are spending time outdoors, spending meaningful time really contributing to the world, spending time on my yoga mat, and connecting with my family. And when I'm not doing those things, I feel out of center. I feel off balance. And when I make the time in a regular manner to do the things that help bring me back home, that help create that sense of alignment in my own embodiment, in my own mental creativity, and in my own emotional, social wellness, that I simply just feel better and I feel more like myself. So here's the reading that I want to share with you. Values can be thought of as a compass that helps motivate you to grow in the direction of your dreams. Although people sometimes confuse values with goals, there are important differences between the two. Values connect you to what you stand for, to what you want your life to be about. And goals are more specific achievements that are motivated by your values. In other words, values are the underlying principles that drive goal-directed behaviors. So if you, for example, value creative expression, then your goal might be to finish a painting. And similarly, if you value curiosity, then your goal might be to learn a new skill. Importantly, you cultivate a meaningful life when you live in alignment with your values. So it's important to reflect on whether the life you are living is actually focused around what brings you a sense of meaning. For example, if you enjoy spending quality time with other people but are having few social interactions, this gap might really increase a sense of frustration and dissatisfaction. You can increase your overall well-being by reducing the discrepancies that exist between your actual life and your ideal life. You close this gap by aligning your mind, emotions, body, and behaviors toward a congruent and cohesive whole. You create value-based actions that help you to feel fulfilled and self-actualized in your life. You can also promote wellness in your life by focusing on your capabilities rather than your deficits or your diagnoses. So we do so by identifying the strength that you already possess, right? A lot of you know I call my work resilience-informed therapy, strength-based work, because when we focus on what we're already doing well and we build upon that and we spend more time doing those things, we simply start to feel better. So identify the strengths you already possess and then focus on something that you can do each day that draws on those strengths. Some example of common character strengths include creativity, open-mindedness, having a love of learning, bravery, persistence, integrity, kindness, fairness, leadership, humility, forgiveness, gratitude, humor, hope, and having a sense of social responsibility. So if kindness, for example, is one of your strengths, you might explore how it feels to do some random acts of kindness each day. Or if you exhibit a strong sense of social responsibility, but you're not doing something that to volunteer in your community or to serve a cause that you believe in, you might feel that gap, right? So, when your behaviors are expressions of your strengths and values, you are more likely to feel as though your entire life is organized around a core sense of yourself. You will feel as if you are in the flow of life. Perhaps you begin to sense an effortless or easeful expression of yourself in the world. Identifying your strengths and values can help you to focus your efforts so that you can achieve your goals. As a result, you are more likely to live a life that expresses your passions and fulfills a deeper sense of purpose. So that's my invitation for you this week, is to spend some time, maybe even sitting down with that list, or if you have the book, you can look at the list in the book and just sitting down and writing down what brings you joy, what are the strengths that you already have, what is it that you value. If you're having a hard time, you can also look at people whom you admire and see what is it that you admire about them. What are the values that they express or the strengths that they express in the world, and perhaps kind of write some of those qualities down as something to emulate. So see what happens as you look at your list once you've created it, and then start to close the gap by choosing specific actions that you can take throughout your day or throughout your week to align yourself with that compass, with that true north. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.